So these results, like James said, are with one switch. And as we know, gold and silver, precious metals, are for the long term. It's not about making a quick buck. It's not buy today, sell tomorrow. It's about protecting for the long term. So we've just done a really simple table of what this could look like compounding over time if you did more than one switch. So we've got an example here. Let's say we've got three people. The first one, when they switch, they make 5% every time. The second one makes 8% every time, and then the next one makes 12%. And as you've seen for the figures we've shown, it's very doable. It's not beyond the realms of possibility. So if you make one switch, obviously you make 5%, 8%, and 12%. But let's say over your lifetime of investing, you switch 5 times. What does that look like? Because when you switch once, let's say you've got 100 grams and you make 5%, you make 5 grams. But when you switch the second time, you're making 5% on 105 grams. And this is where it becomes powerful. So you don't just get 5 grams more, you get 5 and a bit grams. And that starts to snowball. So after 5 switches at 5%, you'd have 27% more metal. And you can see the compound effect in this because 5 times 5 is 25, but you're not getting 25%, you're getting 27%. So that's because it's compounded over time. If you got 8% more metal every time you switched and you did it 5 times, you'd have 46% more metal. And again, without putting your hand in your pocket, this hasn't cost you anything. And this is why we love it so much, because there's many places you can buy metals. But if you buy 100 grams, you get 100 grams and it's never going to change. This, you buy 100 grams and you can turn it into whatever you want. At 12%, you can see our 5 switches, that it would be you'd increase by 76%. Let's say you were in it for the real long term and you switched 10 times. What would that look like? Let's have a look. So 10 switches at 5% per switch, 62% increase on your metals. So if you started with 100 grams, you would now have 162 grams. If you got 8% each time, you'd have 115% more. So you would have generated more from switching than you purchased in the first place. And this is simply by doing 10 switches. Again, very easy to do. The vast majority of the time, you'll be doing nothing. The calculator's there. You can just plug the numbers in. Today's the day you want to switch. That'll tell you. It'll say, yep, here's the percentage you'll get. And if it's percentage you want, you click the button. If it's not, just wait. At 12%, if you want to hold on for 12% switches, then 210% from 10 switches. I mean, and this, let's just say here, this is assuming no price growth, that the price never moves. So any price increase, which we know metals does over time, going back to the 2 cars, you can see that metals go up in value over time. You are adding more metals, and those metals are going up over the long term. And this, and we've said it before, this is why it's a game changer. And this is why you can get those really big growth returns, but still have the stability of metals. And the worst case scenario is you just sit in a metal for a bit longer. So you sit in silver for a bit longer. It's not your time to switch. Fine, you just hold silver. Or you hold gold and you just sit with those metals. So yeah, let's just pull that right back down and imagine, some people might be saying, well, this is, sounds really complicated. Let's imagine you just do one switch. Doing one switch at 5, 8, 12%, whatever return you're going to get, is still making you free metals without you having to put your hand in your pocket again. By doing that, you're still winning. But I think most people, from what the feedback we've had, if you can do one switch, you can do another one. And people start to gain momentum with it. And
well, our customers are starting to gain confidence now, aren't they, Adam? From the feedback we're getting.
Yeah, really confident, and it's really great. And I think that spreadsheet really helped. I wish we'd have done it earlier, but I guess
yeah.
woulda, coulda. But it's very clear. If it's the number that you want, great, pull the trigger on that purchase, that number of grams, and you know that it kind of demystifies, well, am I benefiting or not? You know that you've gained right in that moment.
Calling all US citizens. Check out the link in the description to get your free Goalbusters ebook. If you enjoyed that and you want to learn more about this topic, then check out some of our other videos here.